When it comes to running your own transport company, one of the biggest factors that contribute to risk and stress is having to deal with other drivers. I remember when I first started driving 7, 8 years ago, the very first year, I remember that I was so stressed out and I was so fed up having to deal with so many stupid drivers. But that comes as part of the job. I mean, like, all jobs have their own risks and stresses, and driving a tractor trailer is no different. In this channel, I want to show you, yes, how I run my own business, how it is that I do it, but I also want to prepare you mentally as to what you have to deal with on the road day in and day out. So let's have a look at some footage that I've captured on my dash cam. And going forward, it looks like I'll probably be uploading these videos regularly. And I'll just call it a new segment, Bad Drivers of the Road. I drive my tractor trailer in a large metropolitan area where there's a lot of highways, a lot of busy roads. There's a lot of vehicles on the road, which equals to a lot of traffic. And when I'm driving my tractor trailer, it's sometimes it is a challenge because you need to maneuver safely. You need to get home safely, obviously, to your wife and kids, to your family, and you don't want to get into any accidents where, you know, if you damage your truck or trailer, you could be down for a few days for repairs, or if you get into an accident where you are at fault, your insurance could skyrocket, and you could start losing some revenue that way. And I also deliver through the rural areas of Toronto, and I noticed that the difference between driving in the outer areas and within the metropolitan areas is that where there is more population, people tend to, I guess, devalue each other more. Driving habits are a little bit more riskier, and driving habits become more dangerous inside the urban areas. In my opinion, yes, I do like driving in the rural areas a little bit better. I notice that I advance more and more. I cover more area, I should say, in rural areas, obviously, because there's less vehicles and you can get to move a little bit faster. But inside the Toronto region and what's called the Greater Toronto area surrounding it, it's where it's really busy. I obviously tend to take a little bit more time because everybody just gets in front of you to begin with, and don't let that get to you, guys. I know that yes, everybody's entitled to the road. Uh, Everybody's entitled to their fair share of space, but it seems like the overcrowding gets people hyped up and gets people going, and they become more risky, and they like getting in front of tractor trailers. In these scenes, you will see a lot of drivers cutting me off. That's the most common thing. Drivers just cutting you off. So I don't want to oversaturate this video with those kind of drivers. But just know that that is the most common thing that happens. You will see in a lot of scenes where it's totally unnecessary what they do. Some drivers just take way too much risk for little reward, meaning that if they're gonna go in and out of traffic just to advance, you know, a millisecond or advance one car length ahead, at the end of the day, it doesn't really get them really far ahead. So don't let the drivers that get in front of you get to you. In my opinion, that was how I got really stressed in my first year of driving, and I didn't know what to expect, but after seeing driver after driver after driver getting in front of you, it seems a little bit unfair, and it goes against your will to advance, right? So you have to mentally prepare, and you have to go in with a positive attitude, and you have to know that you will encounter dangerous drivers out there. Okay guys, so I'll leave you with that piece of advice, and I'll leave you with the rest of the video. But if you guys found this video entertaining or even informative, please share it. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. It'll help my channel grow, and it'll help cover the cost of producing these videos. I thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the video.
Along the Highway of Tears in northern British Columbia. The podcast Missing and Murdered: Who Killed Alberta Williams focuses on the case of 24-year-old Alberta Williams, who vanished from Prince Rupert in 1989. Her body was found
dumbass fault.
What'd you do?
Oh,
Another dumbass.
This other dumbass. Brakes. I can't come to a complete stop, man. Like, seriously. Unbelievable.
What did he